Let us pray. O God, we thank you for giving us life for another day. Father Jesus, may this meeting be productive. Hasten the steps of those who are on their way. Bring them here in safety. Bless all our families, O God, for Jesus. And thou, O God, let us love one another as God himself loves us. All this we ask in the wonderful name of Jesus. And we all say, Amen.
Let us repeat the Lion's Prayer. We would now observe a moment of silence for world peace and our lions around the world. now pause to bring words of welcome. District Governor Lion Allen Alexander, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow, Cabinet Secretary, District Officers, Region Chair Lion Franklin Maynard MJF, that's Region 2, Club Presidents, Club Secretaries, Zone 2C and other Lions, Leo Lions, guest presenter Lion Terry Richards, PDG, other distinguished Lions, ladies, gentlemen, all, greetings. We are on the home stretch to the close of another Lionistic year 2024-2025. It has been an honor to serve as the chairperson of Zone 2C60B, and I am proud of what we have achieved together over the last 10 months. And later in my presentation, you will allow me to speak to a few areas that I deem necessary to highlight or comment upon. At this time, I would ask our Zone 2 Secretary if there are any apologies. We have no apologies. So now we go to the minutes. I was hoping that it would be on screen. However, the minutes were circulated earlier, and so there were no corrections, and we'll just ask for a mover of the minutes and a seconder, which we already have.
Zone Chair, I wish to move the minutes of the 19th of October without any amendments.
Thank you, Lion Cedric. Do we have a seconder? Thank you, Lions. Ladies and gentlemen, Lions, Leos, all. At this point in time, we would ask our esteemed District Governor, Lion Allen Alexander, PMJF, to bring us brief remarks. Lion Alexander.
boards in terms of them taking up.
I now call on Lion Franklin Maynard, MJF, Region 2 Chairperson, to address us. Lion Franklin.
Lion Cabinet Secretary, Lion Leandra, other members of the virtual head table, Lion Terrence Richards, past district
Good night, fellow Lions. I have been charged with the honor of introducing our guest speaker. For 35 years, Terrence Tebow Richards, PMJF, has been a driving force in Lionism, blending visionary leadership with hands-on service. A proud member of the Thistletown Lions Club in Toronto, and an associate member of St. Kitts, New Era, GTA Phoenix, and the Mississauga Lions Club, he currently serves as the District Global Leadership Team Coordinator. This internationally certified leadership trainer has shaped Lions at every level, from mentoring club officers to guiding future district governors as a faculty member at prestigious institutes like the Advanced Lions Leadership Institute and the Faculty Development Institute. A triple graduate of US and Canada Lions universities, his expertise spans strategic training, membership growth, and global leadership development. He has presented at Lions International Conventions from Montreal in Canada to Melbourne in Australia, and facilitated leadership forums across North America and the rest of the world. Beyond the Lions world, Tebow is a sought-after HR instructor, motivational speaker, and Toastmaster, leveraging decades of experience in organizational development. Married to fellow Lion Dione Richards, MJF, they lead a legacy of service with 5 children, including active Leos and Cubs, and a granddaughter. Fellow Lions, it gives me distinct pleasure to welcome Lion Terrence Tebow Richards, PMJF, our guest speaker for this evening.
Congratulations. There's other things going on. We actually identify how AI.
Are you hearing me? Cedric Clyburn.
Attention.
Seems as though we have a disconnect. Lion Terry. Lion Terry is not hearing. Right up. Lion Terry, this is president of the St. Kitts Bastille Lions Club. I wish to thank you very much for inspiring me 2 years ago at the Kittitian Night in Boston at our international convention. I don't know if the members here who were at that convention remember you came by and you had some lovely Kittitian food. But beyond that, you were able to speak to me in looking at becoming the new president for the St. Kitts Lions Club. And I want to say that all that we spoke to, I want to say that the St. Kitts Bastille Lions Club has had the better of that discussion for the year 2024-2025 because of our plans and programs that we discussed 2 years ago in Boston. And I want to say that we have been very successful in achieving most of them. So I want to thank you very much as a lion from St. Kitts. I'm really proud of you and I'm looking forward to seeing you at Lions International in Orlando. Thank you.
I'm so glad that my president. Lion Tebow, good job. Thank you so much. We move now into some highlights. I know that we all want to see what each other is doing. So we will now have our club highlights and we call on our respective Lion and Leo presidents to present. Up first will be the Antigua Lions Club, followed by the Dominica Lions Club, then Queen City and Post St. Kitts. Queen City Lions Club, you know? Sure. So we begin with the Antigua Lions Club. Let's welcome our president, Lion Kim Joseph, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow, to speak to us.
Thank you very much, Lion Patricia Farrell, MJF's Zone 2C Chair. Allow me to recognize District Governor 60B, Alan Alexander, PMJF, and our Region Chair, Franklin Maynard, MJF. Fellow Lions, as president of the St. Kitts Bastille Lions Club, I wish to say that since the first meeting on October 19th, the St. Kitts Bastille Lions Club continues its plans of action for the Lionistic year 2024-2025. And we started with a glow walk. Lions was part of a district initiative to raise community awareness of diabetes. I don't wish to read all, so I wish to go to the other slide. The St. Kitts Bastille Lions Club celebrated a week of activities for its 45th anniversary, which we celebrated during the month of December, the first week in December. And we had a number of activities. And the week began with a service at the St. George's Anglican Church, where club members joined in worship to express gratitude for 45 years of service. And during the week, we had a number of activities. The Lions Club continued with a tree planting ceremony where we had 4 primary schools across St. Kitts where we plant trees. We plant a tree at Beach Allen, Tucker Clark, Dean Glassford, and the Keon Primary. While we were doing those planting, I want to say that we also had, as part of planting trees during that day, the Governor General of St. Kitts and Nevis, the Marcella Library. We continued with the week with a billboard. We did put a billboard at the camp bus stop, and that in itself has been a very good project for us, where we saw it as more being impactful, and we are hoping that out of that, the Lions Club of St. Kitts can be recognized more here in St. Kitts. We move on to, during the period, we had a card signing where the president and all members of the club had the opportunity to sign the cards and making notes and wishing persons in the community well, where we posted them during the Christmas season. We also had an anniversary hamper where on December 6th, the Lions Club extended its compassion through the Hampers and the Pampers project. And we supported about 30 individuals across St. Kitts with those hampers. And our week of activities concluded with a celebratory cocktail reception at Government House. Lions were awarded for outstanding service for over 40 years, 35 years, and 25 years respectively, as well as outstanding service at the district level. So we had a wonderful evening at Government House where the Governor General was also in attendance and supported us during that evening. The club continues to provide service, and we were able to provide donation to the children's ward at the JNF Hospital. The St. Kitts Basse Lions Club made a donation of toys to the children ward at the Joseph N. France General Hospital during the Christmas season. And at the end of the year, we had a Kaiso blast from the past, Calypso show. And the St. Kitts Basse Lions Club hosted a blast from the past Calypso show at Carnival Village, featuring a guest speaker in the person of King Shortshot out of Antigua, Lord Cut, King Socrates, King Fonzie, Singing Jackie, and many others from St. Kitts during that evening. The show was well attended, and we did have good entertainment coming from the artists for the evening, and we believe that it was something that we have to continue in the future. So the Calypso show was a fundraiser also, and we did make a small profit. We also had our membership committee doing quarterly meeting with members, and we have had the opportunity where they were out at a restaurant in Frigate Bay where they were able to meet and celebrate birthdays and other things for members of the Lions Club. And we also had a weekly trivia that is to send out that we sent out in the general chat, and that again was very, very successful, and I'm hoping that the new board will continue that, because for us it helps to bring about community awareness and at the same time an interaction with members where I believe it has helped to improve the fellowship for and of the club. In January, in fact, from the 24th of January to the 26th of January, we hosted the Sub-District 60B Region 2 meeting here in St. Kitts. The St. Kitts Basse Lions Club hosted the District 60B Region meeting at the Marriott Hotel from the 24th, as I've said, to the 26th. Lion Davy Woods, MJF, was elected to be second vice district governor for the Lionistic year 2027-28. Lions who attended the region meeting joined in a tree planting project at the Advanced Vocational Education Center, AVEC. We planted 6 palm trees on the grounds of AVEC, and every day I pass by, it seems as though they're still growing, so we want to encourage AVEC officials to make sure that they continue watering those plants. Later that afternoon, the district governor, Lion Alan Alexander, PMJF, Cabinet Secretary, Treasurer Lion Leandro Lewis, MJF, Region Chair Lion Franklin Maynard, MJF, accompanied myself, which is President Liebert, Zone 2C Chair Lion Pat Farrell, MJF. We visited Mr. Edmund Morton, who celebrated his 100th birthday on the 31st day of December 2024. Congratulations were extended to Mr. Morton on reaching such an amazing milestone. During the meeting, that is the region meeting, we also had our audit, which was conducted by Governor Alan Alexander, PMJF, The meeting went smoothly, and suggestions and recommendations were noted for the upcoming Lionistic year. The installation of Leos, the meeting conducted with a Kittitian night, concluded with a Kittitian night over at Frigate Bay, where 7 Leos were inducted and installed by District Governor Lion Allen Alexander, PNJF. This was a proud moment for the young Leos here in St. Kitts. After the ceremony, all in attendance sampled the local Kittitian cuisine, local drinks, and enjoy a fun evening of fellowship and camaraderie. We also had a baby hamper project, also a donation of a calculator to a student during the period. I'm trying to, so much things that we have to talk to. We also had community, where in the community we were able to supply a bed frame, mattress, sheets, pillows, and other things to someone in the community. Vision screening at Virchilds High School. The St. Kitts Basque Lions Club, in partnership with eye care professionals, iFirst held a vision screening at Virchilds High School. About 80 students were screened, and at least 5 students would be assisted further with obtaining glasses. The students and the teachers were very grateful and thankful for the screening. As part of the Lions Sight First program, the eyeglasses recycling program, a donation of used prescription glasses were donated to the club for recycling by Heidi Park Lions Club in Massachusetts. Eyes First agreed to vet them and use the frames and lens for students and other persons in need. Scholarship for a needy student. Mr. Keith Simmons has indicated that he intends to partner with the St. Kitts Basque Lions Club going forward by offering sponsorship for a scholarship. Our Lions Secretary received a draft in the amount of EC $500 from Mr. Simmons on behalf of the St. Kitts Basque Lions Club to be used as funds of a scholarship for a primary school student. Lions Secretary thanked Mr. Simmons on behalf of the St. Kitts Basque Lions Club for his kind gesture and promised to keep him up to date. We will be moving to put in that scholarship in place by the end of the school year this year. Our prospective members before the 26th of April, we were able to have the membership committee of the club held a prospective meeting for potential members. The prospectives participated in an icebreaker and introductory session before the main session, which was facilitated by Lion Ray John MJF. Information was well received and everyone had a fun evening of learning and fellowship. International Women's Day. Ambassador Dr. Christine Walwyn made a presentation to the club on International Women's Day, access, which reflected dedication to supporting and empowering women. At this meeting, Lion Bernadette Dolphin, MJF, was recognized and awarded by the club for her exemplary leadership, inspiration, and significant contribution to her community. The Queen City Nevis Lions Club. The Queen City Nevis Lions Club has been officially confirmed by Lions International with 26 new members. The induction and installation ceremony is scheduled to take place in Nevis on the 14th of June 2025. The St. Kitts Bastille Lions Club, as the sponsor, hope to join the club in Nevis to support and celebrate this momentous occasion. I want to thank all those who were involved in making this a reality and a success. Worldwide Induction Day. On the 26th of April 2025, 17 prospectives were inducted into the St. Kitts Bastille Lions Club at the St. Kitts Credit Union Conference Room. Lions and Leos across the district joined the hybrid online meeting to support and witness the induction of Lions and Leos across the district. Also, 5 members who attained their Melvin Jones Fellowship during this Lionistic year were presented with their MJF plaques and congratulated for their significant achievement in Lionism. LCIF contributions. The St. Kitts Bastille Lions Club is very proud of attaining 5 new members during the Lionistic year 2024-25, and the impact it would have in terms of our contribution towards LCIF. And I think I'm ready to conclude. In conclusion, the St. Kitts Bastille Lions Club has achieved 95% of its targets, plans, and proposals for the Lionistic year 2024-25. We will continue to work towards completing the 100% of our mandate with the support and encouragement of our district. Special thanks to all committee chairs and the general membership of our club. We would also like to say a heartfelt thank you to all the Lions in the district who have worked tirelessly to meet with us, advise, support, and share their time and knowledge with the club. We appreciate you more than all of you know. Let us continue to ignite the flames of service. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lion President Sidgwick. We now invite Lion Kim, PMJF from Antigua, to present reports. Antigua report, please. This will be followed by Leo's Thank you, KMJF. And we have a new kid on the block. I know her butterflies are just flying away, but that's why I got up, so I could support you to the podium. We now call our new Leo President, Johnson, to give a clap.
Good night, everybody. My name is Chantal Hensley, Leo President of the St. Kitts Bastille Leos Club. So, on Saturday, the 26th of January, the St. Kitts Bastille Leos Club members were installed by Lion Allen Alexander at PMGF. It marked a new chapter for the St. Kitts Bastille Leos Club. After several years of being dormant, the St. Kitts Bastille Leos Club was revived due to the hard work of Lion Pat Farrell, Lion Ione Knight, and Lion Daisy Hanley, who is our Leo Club advisors. And 7 of us were installed, as I previously said. All of our members are reported on the Lion platform, and we have 6 active members currently. One of them had to transfer their membership. Just 2 weeks after the installation, we hosted a meet and greet to bring in new members. This was also a fundraising event. We sold little snack plates, and we would like to thank the Lions who donated what they could to us. We also gained 2 prospective members from this. Saturday, the 12th of April, we visited Nevis to meet with their prospective Leos. This was an eventful day as we shared both Leo and Lion Club history, and we got to know each other. And Lion Pat and Lion Daisy did some presentations. Afterwards, we socialized at the Malcolm Gishard Park, where we filled our bellies with light refreshments. This past Sunday, we visited the Wesleyan Holiness Church in Stapleton to end off Leo Awareness Month. We were also joined by our president, Lion Cedric Liber. Our service in March, we revived the Leos Against Dangerous Driving. This project was started by the previous Leos Club, so we thought it best to revive the project as we've had a number of accidents in the Federation. Also, on Sunday, we donated some reusable bags in light of the ban on single-use plastics in our Federation. We donated them to the youth group, so we hope that they will put them to good use. All of our financial obligations are met, our club dues are paid and up to date, and our club international dues are also up to date. For our membership growth plan, we wish to create a strong social media presence to also promote the club on the radio and to organize more activities. Hopefully, we can use the Lions Virtual to help us do that, the AI tools. And our future service projects, we have an upcoming project called Touch the Truck, which is on Sunday, 3rd May. This would also be a fundraising event. It will encourage the youth of today and help them to learn about the different emergency trucks and vehicles that we have in the Federation, and hope maybe we can inspire the youth to serve our communities by doing this also. And I would like to thank everybody, all our sponsors, the Leo Club, Lion Pat, for her continued support, and Lion Ione, and also Lion at Daisy. Thank you.
Well done, dear President Chantel. I know we're getting a little bit tired. We'll soon be closing out, so I want to interject right here with a promotion. So just sit back, relax for the next few minutes before we ask for floor questions, and then I would make my presentation. So over to the IT team for a little promo.
Dear Lions, as we gather for the 107th Lions International Convention in Orlando, with an East Coast tour of America in July 2025, let's make this journey a celebration of unity and service. Let us join hands to witness our Governor of 3231A3 get installed. Let's rally for Lion Manoj Babur and make this a moment of pride and joy. This year, it's even more special as we witness our very own Lion AP Singh becoming the international president on July 17th. Get ready to rejoice, make memories, and show our district's pride and support on this remarkable occasion. Day 1, New York City. Imagine yourself in the bustling streets, surrounded by skyscrapers, landmarks, and so much energy. We'll kick things off with Battery Park, the Statue of Liberty, Wall Street, and stunning views from One World Observatory. Next, we're off to one of nature's grandest shows, Niagara Falls. Hop on the Maid of the Mist to feel the spray, or walk right up to the rushing waters at the Cave of the Winds. We'll even make a peaceful stop at the stunning BAPS Temple along the way. Now we're turning up the heat as we head down to Miami. Think vibrant colors, Art Deco architecture, and beachside vibes. We'll stroll down Ocean Drive and shop at the lively Bayside Marketplace. It's Miami like you've never seen it before. Calling all adventure lovers, it's Everglades time. Glide over wetlands on an airboat tour, spotting gators, exotic birds, and more. This is raw, wild Florida in all its glory. Next stop, the final frontier. We're visiting the Kennedy Space Center, where you'll see the Space Shuttle Atlantis and hear from real NASA astronauts. It's an awe-inspiring day that brings space exploration closer than ever. Now, prepare to enter a world of magic. We've got a whole day in Disney World, packed with iconic rides, meet and greets, and the dazzling Cinderella Castle fireworks to end the night. Day 2 in Orlando will be a splash at SeaWorld. Get ready for exciting marine life shows, thrilling roller coasters, and up-close encounters with ocean creatures. It's a day of adventure, learning, and unforgettable experiences. And as we wrap up our 10-day adventure, let's remember the friends, the fun, and the incredible moments we've shared along the way, while also attending the historic Lions International Convention in Orlando. Attending the Lions International Convention is a unique opportunity to connect with fellow Lions, share insights, gain new perspectives, and participate in inspiring sessions. Let's make the most of this unforgettable experience as we come together to support Lion AP Singh and energize our vision to serve our communities better. With Trip Cheers, you're not just traveling, you're creating memories. Let's go make memories that will last a lifetime. Book now with Trip Cheers, along with Lions District 3, 2, 3, 1A3, and Trip Cheers.
Excited? Ready to go? Okay, Lions, Leos. Night is fast spent, but I do have a report to give. And so before that, any questions for any of our presidents based on their reports? Any questions for Lion Tebow? We'll entertain just a few questions. And if you want to just stand up and stretch a little bit before I speak, that would be nice. Anybody want to stand? Everybody cold and snuggled in? You out there in the other islands? Are you having fun? Okay. So now I present my reports. Lion District Governor Alexander PMJF, Lion Franklin Maynard, Region 2 Chair, MJF Club President, Secretary, Zone 2C, Lions, Leos, Leo Lions, guest presenter, Terrence Tebow Richards, and all other distinguished guests. Our President, Lions CG Bible. Allow me to speak to a few areas. Membership growth. Across the zone, we experienced the sudden death of well-loved, hard-working, prominent members. The Leo family was not spared and was hard hit with the tragic sudden death of one of our Alpha Leos in Dominica. We do mourn their loss. However, they would want us to celebrate that across the zone, there is a near 35% increase in membership. 20 new members were added on Worldwide Induction Day, and 26 members will be chartering or would have chartered the Queen City Lions Club. Though I do not like to single out, I must say kudos to the St. Kitts President, Libert, who would settle for nothing less, taking his wife across the rough seas one night to a meeting in Nevis just to get it started. I was most pleased to be part of this excitement and had the opportunity to conduct at least one training session with the then perspectives of the club. The Leos were not without challenges. However, we were pleased to welcome 9 new members to the club. So as at 31st March, there were 130 members in the zone, and you can do the maths to where it is today. Financial stability. Through careful budgeting and fundraising efforts, Zone 2C maintained a stable financial position to carry out the service projects. The shift has been to culture, with 2 clubs hosting calypso shows in 2 different age groups. The St. Kitts Club had the older Calypsonians, while the Dominica Club had the younger Calypsonians. Financial challenges. While we have a lot to celebrate, there is still that thorn of outstanding membership dues. I applaud those presidents who were not shy in encouraging members to do the honorable thing and step back their membership until able to meet financial obligations. Contribution to LCIF. Clubs across the zone have made significant contributions to LCIF, and I congratulate the new Melvin Jones Fellows who have joined just under 500,000 existing MJFs, and our progressive Melvin Jones Fellow, who has joined over 100 fellows worldwide. The total EC value across the zone stands at 22,000 EC dollars. And our district governor has charged each of his cabinet members to contribute to LCIF, and I want to say tonight there are 2 persons who really supported me, and I would make my donations on their behalf. They are Lion Nally and Lion Novlet. They would have supported me, and so I would make my contribution in honor of these 2 members. Engagement of existing members. Many of the plans cited for retaining members materialize. Now, with the added members, membership chairs must, however, recognize the need for innovative strategies to ensure that all members feel valued and connected. Resource allocation. As we continue to grow, we must better allocate our resources to meet the diverse needs of our membership, ensuring that all voices are heard and all interests represented. Looking ahead, as we look to the future, I encourage all members to remain engaged and proactive, enhance member communication, and keep all members informed. Sustainable projects. All clubs are doing well, feeding the hungry, health screenings, etc. Let us therefore continue to commit to sustainable programs. Let us plant fruit trees alongside the palm trees. Donate the necessary tools to the schools to get their vegetable gardens growing, and start our backyard gardens. Recycling of leadership. I encourage clubs to put a succession plan in place. Encourage members to take on leadership roles. At least one club in the zone was able to place existing members in new executive roles. This is how we learn, and this is how we grow. Evaluation and feedback. I encourage the membership teams to solicit regular feedback from members. Surveys and feedbacks will be crucial as we strive to improve our services. And one of the things that I would like to see happening when I exit this office is the PPAC, Past President's Advisory Committee. Due to the aging profile of most of our clubs in the zone, and having these members being recycled many times, it is
This world, we see the need. Lions and Leos, we take the lead. Actions speak louder